He was the lovable sea captain who won the hearts of millions as the skipper on Gilligan's Island. But behind the big smile and iconic cap was a man who lived a life few people truly knew. One of quiet battles, modest living, and a final chapter shrouded in mystery. What happened to Alan Hale Jr.'s house after his death? Why did his legacy fade from Hollywood's spotlight? And what was his real net worth when he passed away? This is the untold story of Alan Hale Jr., his rise, his tragedy, and the home he left behind. Born in Los Angeles in 1921, Alan Hale Jr. grew up surrounded by Hollywood royalty. The son of silent film stars, his childhood was filled with studio lights and legendary actors. But Alan wasn't one to chase fame. Instead, he chose kindness, humility, and staying true to himself. Alan Hale Jr.'s career began before he could walk, appearing in silent films as a baby. After serving in the Coast Guard during World War II, he returned to Hollywood with a quiet strength and a hearty laugh. He played sheriffs, barkeeps, and lovable sidekicks in westerns and comedies. Audiences loved him, and Hollywood took notice. By the 1950s, Alan was a familiar face on television. He guest starred on Gunsmoke, The Andy Griffith Show, and The Virginian, but it was one role that would make him immortal: the skipper. In 1964, Alan Hale Jr. became the skipper. Gruff but lovable, firm but warm, he was the heart of Gilligan's Island. His bond with Bob Denver was real, both on and off screen. And unlike some actors, Alan never resented the role. He wore that skipper hat with pride for the rest of his life. After the show ended in 1967, Hale remained in the public eye, reprising the skipper role and even opening a seafood restaurant, Alan Hale's Lobster Barrel. He mingled with fans, posed for photos, and served joy as easily as he served lobster. Behind the scenes, he lived modestly, surrounded by fan letters, old scripts, and memories, not gold. In the 1980s, Alan moved into a small Santa Monica condo near the sea. No mansions, no marble floors, just the calming sound of waves and a docked boat nearby. From there, he ran a travel office for cruise vacations, blending his love for the sea with his beloved skipper persona. It wasn't flashy, but it was honest. It was Alan. In the late 1980s, Hale was diagnosed with thymus cancer. As the illness progressed, he withdrew quietly with his wife, Naomi. On January 2, 1990, he passed away at age 68. His once vibrant seaside home was sold, forgotten, and eventually left behind. Where joy once lived, only silence remained. At his death, Alan Hale Jr.'s net worth was between $1 to $2 million. Not a Hollywood fortune, but enough. His life was never about riches. It was about connection, laughter, and kindness. Today, he lives on, in reruns, in memories, and in that warm feeling we get every time we see the skipper tip his hat. Alan Hale Jr. gave us more than a character. He gave us a piece of himself.
He didn't live in excess. He didn't seek the spotlight. He chose joy, he chose people. And in doing so, he became unforgettable. Not because of wealth, but because of heart.
Alan Hale Jr. didn't leave behind a mansion or a media empire. He left behind something greater: joy. So the next time you see the skipper, remember the man behind the smile. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more forgotten stories of Hollywood legends.